This lesson is on housing in the U.S. You may live in an apartment or house depending on your family size. Many people in the United States rent their housing when they're first starting out. You can purchase your own home once you have an established credit score and have a steady enough income. You will need to pay rent to your landlord or property manager each month to stay in your home. Rental costs vary based on location, property size, and property type. You will be receiving rental assistance for just the first few months in the United States. After that, you will need to pay the rent on your own. We will teach you how to pay your rent each month. Your rental contract is a legal document which explains the terms of the housing lease. In it, you will find your monthly rent amount, the security deposit amount, any monthly fees such as garbage or maintenance fees, your move-in date and move-out date, late fee guidelines, and the rules for living at the property. Never sign a contract without understanding what it says. Ask for help if you need a translator. You have rights as a renter in the United States. Your contract terms must be honored by both you and your landlord for the whole lease. For example, they cannot legally change the rent amount or start charging additional fees that are not in the lease agreement. You are responsible to know your lease rules and to follow them. If you do not, you are at risk for being evicted or kicked out of your home. Reasons you could be evicted include not paying your rent on time, having additional people living with you who are not on the lease, or smoking in the home. Most landlords require a rental deposit which is due with your first month of rent before moving into the property. This money will be held by your landlord throughout the length of the lease to cover any damages caused by you when you're renting the property. You will receive your deposit money back when you move out. The landlord will normally take out a portion of the money for damages and possibly for cleaning fees. If you take good care of your home, you should receive most of your deposit back when you end your contract. When you first move into a new home, you need to transfer the utilities into your name. These include the electricity bill, the gas, and the internet. These bills are usually separate from your rent and also need to be paid on time. If you do not pay, the city could shut off your electricity or gas to your home or discontinue your internet service. Some contracts may include these bills as a flat rate every month to be paid to the landlord. Others will have you pay the bills directly to the service provider. In the United States, you pay for what you use. To keep your electricity and gas bills low, turn lights off when not in the room and use your air conditioning and heater sparingly. There are utility assistance programs available if you have trouble paying your utilities. To be a good renter, make sure you're paying your rent on time every month. If you pay it after the first, you may accrue late fees. Second, be sure to know and follow the rules of your lease. And third, communicate promptly with your landlord if there's a problem at your property, such as a water leak or plumbing issues. Keep your home secure. Lock your doors and windows when you are not at home and at night. Do not let strangers into your home. Make a plan with your family on how to get out quickly if there is a fire or other emergency. Memorize your home address so you can give it to 911 if there is an emergency. 911 is the U.S. Emergency Services phone number. You can call this number if there is a fire, if someone is not breathing or seriously injured, or if there is an intruder in your home. Your home has smoke detectors on the ceiling in most rooms and hallways. These will sound a loud alarm if there is smoke in the house to warn you of fire. Make sure yours work by testing them every month. Make a plan with your family on what to do to get out of your house if there is a fire. Be familiar with the exits and how to open your windows from the inside. Learn how to use a fire extinguisher and keep one in your kitchen at all times. It is very important to keep your home clean. This is a big part of being a good renter. You are responsible to clean up after yourself. Clean your kitchen, bathroom, and living areas regularly to avoid buildup of stains, food, or dirt. Any damage you cause while living there will result in money being taken from your rental deposit, so keeping your home clean will save you money. If there's a problem with water leaks, tell your landlord right away to prevent water damage. Here are some tips to prevent damages in your home. When taking a shower, always pull your shower curtain liner inside the tub to keep water from spilling out onto the bathroom floor. Turn on the bathroom fan whenever you shower to prevent mold or mildew. Always mop up spilled water or liquids right away. When you're cooking, always use a hot pad or towel to place hot pans on the table or counter to prevent burn marks. Never put metal of any kind into the microwave. It will break your machine. When cooking on the stove, always turn on the fan above your stove to prevent smoke or strong smells. You are responsible for your own bills and need to budget carefully every month. Plan ahead to know what your housing costs will be and prioritize those bills over extra purchases such as clothing, electronics, or other fun purchases. If you do not pay your housing bills, you could lose your home and be homeless. You're legally bound by your housing contract to pay your rent every month and on time. If you do not, you may have legal trouble or be sent to collections, which could negatively impact your ability to find housing in the future or get a loan. On the screen is an example budget for housing expenses. It lists the rent amount, electricity and gas bills, housing or maintenance fee, and internet. Your utility bills may vary every month, but your housing costs should stay relatively the same so you can plan ahead every month to know how much you'll need to pay. Ask your case manager for help if you do not understand your lease rules or how to pay your rent. Try to build a good relationship with your neighbors and get to know them. Be patient as you adjust to your new home.